The question is, how has being at Alpine Valley affected our home life?
Quite simply, we went from extremely unhappy to extremely happy. It was as if an enormous cloud of depression had been lifted because we were both depressed. The demands of the school, the schedule, the homework were all consuming. I felt like I was reliving the nightmare of fifth grade myself on steroids. So even with my reservations about this type of education, the lack of stress and the happiness would have been very hard to give up. So I'm very, very glad though that I had the opportunity of interacting with the graduates and seeing wonderful things happen that I had worried about, that I knew I no longer had to worry about. I was obsessed with Isaac learning to type. I thought he's interested in computer programming. That's probably going to be his career. And I could see when he came to this school, he was a hunt and peck typist. And of course, I competed in UIL typing myself. So I thought, well, the only way he's ever going to learn to type is if he sits down and practices every day like I did with a typing program. But Randall's wife, Deborah, I spoke with her after an event where her youngest son, Xander, was up here basically acting in a mock JC, he was typing like a court reporter. He was reading edits and it was utterly amazing. And he wasn't very old. I think maybe he was 12. I think you were 12, Xander. And his fingers were flying across the keyboard. So I thought, how on earth did this young man learn to type? And Deborah Alford, when I asked her, she said, "Oh, it was online gaming." And sure enough, all I had to do was wait maybe about a year. After Isaac had been here about a year, I noticed he was typing, and then in a year and a half, he was typing faster than me. So I guess I got a little bit off track, but I was just extremely happy seeing my son typing really, really fast, and that was another way that an aspect of my worry and concern about this model of education just very quickly vanished. But I saw that I had to give it time, for the trust to develop, because it wasn't happening overnight. I wasn't getting performance reports every week or anything like that. But sure enough, it's all come, and I've just been happy from every aspect of involvement with Alpine Valley.